Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Capkin and today we're gonna look at our best Restoration Shaman talent tree builds from Dragonflight pre-patch. It's 1st of November, which means that there is like a couple of weeks still pre-patch will go, and we have our legendaries, we have our covenant abilities, we have less talent points available. So these builds are gonna change when expansion release will be like closer, and then I will have more new videos about updated builds. So subscribe to the channel if you want to. And yeah, we're taking all the information from Wowhead that like it's very good that we can learn together while looking through this quality information. Let's read. I will have all the links to Wowhead and to all the builds in the pinned comment below the video. Let's read a little bit about the author. This page is maintained by Nysico, Restoration Shaman for Sia Thursday on Stormscale EU's co-creator, author and theory crafter for Ancestral Guidance, admin in its Restoration Shaman specific Discord server, and moderator in the Shaman class Discord. Also responsible for the Restoration Shaman sections of WoW Analyzer and contributed towards Simulation Craft to make Simin Restoration Shaman DPS possible. For questions, you can find me on the aforementioned Discord servers or during my mute streams on Twitch. So yeah, thanks for the authors, thanks for Wowhead for the information. All the links are going to be below the video. Yeah, let's go. Restoration Shaman Raid Talent build. This build attempts to make the best out of the limited talent points that we have available during pre-patch. It leans on Riptide, using with Undercurrent and Primordial Wave while grabbing as many powerful talents as possible on the way. We're not grabbing Resurgence, as Shaman is very easy on meta already. Feel free to grab it by swapping out the talents like Wave Speaker's Blessing, Ancestral Reach, or a Thriving. Oh, we need, I guess, for all this, yeah. So playing this with the Primal Tide Core, Legendary, and Venthyr should feel quite similar to Shadowlands gameplay, but with higher mobility and more powerful tools. So yeah, that's what like it probably leans to. Do not pick the Swirling Current talent in pre-patch. The Conduit Swirling Current, So yeah, that's like all the things that we need when we are gonna look at like the talent trees themselves, and then we'll probably need some commentaries. So yeah, that's like, let's go with the general talent tree. First, we're taking Chain Heal, which was one of our main AoE heals, Lava Burst, our like damage ability, Astral Shift, one of our main defensive cooldowns, reduces the cooldown of Astral Shift and increases its duration, so we will have more uptime on our defensives in here. Chain Lightning for like AoE damage, or maybe like just a starter point in order to go down here. Casting Flame Shock reduces mana cost of your next heal and increases healing by some percent. Increases the critical strike chance of your nature spells. Brimming with life while reincarnation is off cooldown, your max health is increased, and while you're at full health, reincarnation cools down faster. Winds of Valakir increases movement speed of Ghost Wolf, and your MS is even bigger if you have 3 or more totems active. Gust of Wind, a Gust of Wind hurls you forward, so that's like just a movement section of your talent tree. Then we have our defensive cooldown in here, and then we're increasing all of our fire and frost damage we deal. Increase leech and avoidance. Wind Rush totem summons a totem that grants movement speed for your allies nearby. Nature's Guardian, when your health is brought below, you will instantly heal. Cannot occur more than once than 45 seconds, which is a bit self-sustain. Totemic Focus increases the radius of your totem effects by 15%, increases the duration of your Earthbind and Earth Grab totems by 10 seconds, increases the duration of your Healing Stream, Tremor, Poison Cleansing, and Wind Rush totems by 3 seconds, which definitely will be massive as we're taking quite a bunch of totems. Then we're going for Spirit Walker's Grace, which gives us an opportunity to cast spells while we're moving. We're increasing it a little bit, we're improving it a little bit with this talent, which increases movement speed and reduces cooldown. Totemic Surge reduces the cooldown of your totems by 4 seconds. Now we're taking Healing Stream Totem, which is one of our main healing totems. Nature Swiftness, your next healing or damaging nature spell is instant cast and costs no mana. So 1 minute cooldown. And then we're taking our Mana Spring Totem that is gonna restore a bit of mana to you or and like allies nearby. When you cast Lava Burst or Riptide, allies can only benefit from 1 mana Spring Totem at a time. So yeah, that's like your mana regeneration things. Ancestral Guidance: for the next 10 seconds, 25% of your damage and healing is converted to healing on up to 3 nearby injured party or raid members, which is definitely gonna be very good for your like AoE throughput. Okay, then we're going in like our specialization talent tree. We're taking Riptide, we're taking Healing Wave, we're taking Healing Stream Totem number 2, which means that we're gonna have 2 charges of them. So that's our like core abilities. Let's go and see what do we have in here. So we're going for Deluge, Healing Wave, Healing Surge, Chain Heal, heal for additional 20% on targets affected by Healing Rain or Riptide. We're taking Healing Rain, which is definitely one of our best AoE healing abilities. Healing Rains heals even more. Ancestral Vigor targets you heal with Healing Wave. Surge, Chains Heal, or Riptide's initial heal gain increased health for 10 seconds, which is definitely gonna be pretty good. Ancestral Reach increases the healing of Chain Heal by 8% and causes it to bounce an additional time. Very good for your raids when you have massive amounts of targets. Increases duration of Riptide. Then we're taking Unleash Life, which heals your target and increases effect of your next healing spell on target. That's more of like your tank healing ability, or like just like, yeah, you can use it anyways, but yeah, it's definitely gonna be very good for you to burst heal someone. Then we're taking Primordial Wave, so yeah, that's like basically you having more Riptides-esque skills on your different targets. Then we're taking Ancestral Vigor, targets you heal with Healing Wave, Healing Surge, Chain Heal. Oh, we've saw that already. Spirit Link Totem summons a totem at the target location for 6 seconds, which reduces damage taken by all party members by 10%. And immediately in every 1 second, the health of all affected players is redistributed evenly. So yeah, that's that's like crucial talent for your party or raid that is gonna help you live through the different encounters. Echo of the Elements Lava Burst has an additional charge. Mana Tide Totem, which increases mana regeneration even more. Then we're going, what are we taking in our right part? Tidal Waves, casting Riptide grants 2 stacks of Tidal Waves. Tidal Waves reduce the cast time of your next Healing Wave or Chain Heal by 20%. Or the critical effect chance of your next Healing Surge by 30%. Water Totem Must Mastery, consuming Tidal Waves reduces cooldown of Healing Stream, Healing Tide, Mana Spring, Mana Tide, and Poison Cleansing Totem, so which means that you're gonna have way better uptime on your totems. Then we're taking Cloud Burst Totem. Summon a totem at your feet that collects power from all of your healing spells when your totem expires or dies. The stored power is released, healing all injured allies within 40 yards for 30% of all healing done, while it was active, divided evenly among targets. Casting the spell a second time recalls the totem and releases the healing. So yeah, additional AoE heal in here. Then we're taking Earth Living Weapon. Imbue your weapon with element of healing that makes your heals better. Then we're taking Earthen Wall Totem. Summons a totem at the target location that takes some damage from each attacks against allies, which is definitely cool. Undercurrent, for each Riptide active on an ally, your heals are 1% more effective, and you're probably gonna have quite you're definitely gonna have some Riptides going on in raids, especially when you're taking Primordial Wave. Wellspring creates a surge of water that flows forward, healing friendly targets in a wide arc in front of you for quite good amounts of healing. So yeah, that's your like basic talent build. Then we have our alternative talent build, where we're taking less mobility in general talent tree, and we're taking Earth Shield and Elemental Warding, so that's just like passive damage reductions and additional sustain. In our specialization talent tree, we're taking, instead of Ancestral Reach and Mana Tide Totem, we're taking 2 points in Torrent, which increases initial heal from Riptide, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. And then with Resurgence talent tree, we're changing our Torrent and Earthen, right? Yeah, and Earthen wall totem, and we're going for more water shield, resurgence, ancestral wait a second, then ancestral vigor. We're still taking, we're getting ancestral reach, increases healing of chain heal by 8%, and it causes it to bounce an additional time. So we wasn't taking it in alternative talent builds, and we're going a little bit more on ourself, like your direct heal criticals refund a percentage of your maximum mana, so a little bit better on your mana sustain. The caster is surrounded by globes of water, granting 284 mana per 5 seconds. So yeah, that's your 3 alternatives for raiding, and here we have our one and only Mythic Plus build. So Restoration Shaman Mythic Plus talents, dungeons can be difficult if you suddenly don't have the tools that you are used to having, so this build attempts to grab as many of them as possible while not skipping out on powerful throughput. You'll still likely have to swap utility talents around depending on your group's needs. Secondary main focus was to grab as much damage throughput as possible, as that is important in Mythic Plus environment. You might not get a lot of the use of Acid Rain. Feel free to drop it, and Healing Rain if so. Good alternatives. Oh yeah, so for alternatives we still need to check the trees itself first. So we're definitely going way less on our mobility. We're not going into reincarnation thing, because it's probably not as important. We're still taking Astral Shift and increased power and uptime of Astral Shift. We're taking Wind Shear, which is our interrupt. We're taking AoE Stun Totem. We're taking Earth Elemental as additional cooldown. We're taking Earth Shield, definitely. Then we're going in here with almost the same things. Oh, so we're not going into Nature's Swiftness. We're taking Ancestral Guidance, Mana Spring Totem. Yeah, everything here feels and looks quite the same. We're not going into Nature's Guidance and Totemic Focus, as we're going more for damage. So here we're taking Improved Lightning Bolt, Thunderstorm for knockaways, and here we instead knock enemies up instead of knocking them away. So yeah, that's for more group CC. And then with our specialization talent tree, it is definitely very, very shifted. So here we're taking Acid Rain. We're still getting, of course, our Healing Rain. We're taking Stormkeeper, which charge yourself with lightning, causing your next 2 lightning bolts or chain lightnings to deal more damage and be instant cast. That's your damage cooldown. Acid Rain itself, it deals nature damage every 1 second to up to 6 enemies inside of your Healing Rain, which definitely can be pretty good damage and healing. Then after healing totem, we're still going quite deep into Earth Leaving Weapon, Cloudburst Totem, still the same stuff. Call of Thunder, that's the new talent, increases the damage of your lightning bolts, Chain Lightning and Storm Elemental. Yeah, so mostly Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt damage. Spirit Link Totem, Mana Tide Totem, Earthen Wall Totem, Earthen Harmony. Earth Shield healing is increased by 100% if your Earth Shield target is below 75%. Healing Wave and Healing Surge add a stack of Earth Shield to your target, which is very mana efficient and very good for you to for you to less to apply the buff itself less. We're taking Ascendance, which transforms you into Water Ascendant, duplicating on all healing you deal and immediately healing healing for quite a big amount. Ascendant healing is distributed evenly among allies, so yeah, that's your powerful massive cooldown. We're taking Lava Burst, has additional charge, and then we're going for again our Primordial Wave with an undulation every 3rd healing wave, or Healing Surge heals for an additional 50%. And we're taking Healing Tide Totem, which previously we still did. So yeah, that's your talent builds for your Restoration Shaman. Hope you're having a blast playing pre-patch, and the expansion delivery is gonna be good for you as well. Thanks for watching, subscribe to the channel, and have a good day. Goodbye.